little girl right here. Now wait a minute. Now we gonna let know we played the blues for a minute.
Tonight for Second Monday Blues at the Logan. My name's Charles Rumbach. I'm the Jazz and Blues coordinator here. And I just wanted to say a few words before we get started here. We're very excited to have Vance Kelly with us tonight. And before we do this the second Monday of every month. If you are not on our mailing list, you can sign up at the front there. And we're taking December off because of the holidays and everything, but the next one we'll be doing is January 13th, and that's with Deidre Farr and Matthew Sculler, who you'll be seeing in just a minute. Usually this series is hosted by Billy Branch, but he's traveling for this month, and he'll be gone in December, so Matthew Sculler, who is the director of our Blues Festival here and who curates this series with Lee Fagan, he's going to be talking to Vance before the show and hosting these next 2 months. So thank you guys for being here. One last thing, December 8th, this photography exhibition that you see right now, Chicago Jazz and Blues, A Photographer's View, will be closing. We'll have a reception here, and so if you'd like to come and check that out for the last time, it'll be gone December 8th. So without further ado, we'll bring up Matthew Sculler and Vance Kelly. Thank you.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can maybe put it in there. All right, how's everybody doing? That sounded almost like you woke up this morning in November with January weather. So let me try that again. How y'all doing? All right. This is a blues show. We got to lively it up here. Come on now.
Yeah.
It is really a privilege to be sitting next to this gentleman right now. I moved to Chicago in 1987. I've been coming down here since the late 70s. And I always heard about Vance Kelly, and soon after moving here, I got to hang out and meet him, and over the years watch him. One of the most accomplished and eclectic, versatile musicians that I've ever met, and I met a lot of musicians in my time. And this gentleman plays every end of the black music spectrum, everything from blues, deep Mississippi Delta blues, all the way to your soul blues, fusion, rock blues, straight up rock, straight up soul, straight up R&B, and then he puts it all together in his incredibly unique way. How about a big round of applause for Vance Kelly, everybody?
Thank you.
So, apparently you started playing real early in life, around 7 years old?
Yes.
And what was
Gospel music.
Okay.
Singing with my brothers and sisters at church.
All right. What church were you going to?
Bethany Church. My Uncle Charlie used to be the bishop there.
Okay. Yeah. And were you in the choir or were you in the band or both?
We was both. I sang with the choir, but me and my brother, my oldest brother, we played together. I was playing bass at the time.
Okay.
And we switched up.
And so, but you both were in the band?
Yeah, we both was in the church band.
In the church band. And that's great. And very much in the tradition of so many great blues singers. There's a poet who's done a lot of work over here named Sterling Plump, and who did a program here for the last festival last year. And he said, in fact, I quoted him on one of my last CDs that I put out. He said, "As long as there's a black church, there will be blues singers."
Yes.
And Sterling's inimitable way. So, okay, so you started, and so you grabbed the guitar or the bass at 7, and you were already singing in the church.
Right.
And then what were you listening to at home? What were your influences besides gospel?
Well, when we at home, we had a mama. You can't listen to nothing but church music.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We couldn't. If we wanted to hear anything different, we had to go to one of our friends' house.
Right. So you couldn't play the devil's music.
No, hey, we saw belts and stuff, so we knew better. we saw belts,
Yeah,
so
well.
we knew better.
And so when you did start listening to popular music, what did you get into?
Well, my most thing is like pop music, soul music, until my mother's brothers them was blues artists themselves.
Okay.
And my uncle used to come around me all the time playing that real way back Delta blues stuff, and said, "Boy, you ought to sing some of this stuff. This gonna make you happy." And I said, "Yeah, right. The way you happy, I don't want to be that happy."
But there must have been something about it that definitely caught your ear.
Yeah, B.B. King caught my ear.
B.B. King caught your ear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That guy, I've been a fan of his for so many years, and that guy caught my ears. I mean, he really, when it come down to playing the blues, just listening to him got me started.
Okay. And so what's interesting about that is that, I mean, I can hear his influence in your playing, but you're a ferocious rhythm player. And the whole rhythmical integrity of this group is based around your rhythm playing, which is just unbelievable. And so, and BB wasn't really a rhythm cat.
Yeah, I know.
So who were you listening to that drove that?
Well, that's my own. It's something I was doing all my life. You know, when I was just a rhythm player, I just played rhythm guitar, and I learned how to use the hands up and down, the strokes up and down.
Yeah.
Until I got it to can't nobody duplicate what I do.
That I'm a witness. And the breadth of rhythms that you're able to reach for. I mean, you've got an incredible funk stroke, but you also have a great, what we call in the business, a lump-de-lump.
Oh yeah.
And so who are you listening to get your lump?
Billy Branch. Playing with him, he say, "Mr. Kelly, can you lump?" I say, "What is that?" He say, "Tunk, tunk, 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 tunk." I said, "Oh, I remember seeing somebody do that." And I started playing, and he said, "That's it, right there." And from there, lump-de-lump.
So did you get to see Eddie Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's kind of the architect of that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Taylor was the guy who was on all of Jimmy Reed's records. So that lump-de-lump, which is a signature rhythm for Jimmy Reed, really was designed by Eddie Taylor. Yeah. And so then you're out there at 15 years old, apparently you start playing with the great traditional blues singer, Mary Lane. Is that right?
Yes, she took me off the back porch. She heard me playing on the back porch one day with some friends of mine. And she took me into a club one day, 1815 Club, which was on Roosevelt on the west side.
Which was owned by Eddie Shaw, right?
Yeah. And she took me into there and had me play with some of the blues greats was in there.
Oh, I know. That's right, yeah.
They hid me, though, because they didn't want to. I was so short, something. They hid me behind everybody. So as police come in, they wouldn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And Van Shaw must have been around at that time, too.
Yes.
Yeah, he was already playing. And so if you were backing up Mary Lane back then, you had to have a good lump from a very early age.
That's the way she wanted it.
That's the way she wanted it.
That's what she wanted.
She still does a lot of that Jimmy Reed. Now, what was your relationship to Johnny Christian? I know you cite him as an influence.
Yeah, he was a good friend of mine, fishing buddy, everything. I mean, just about everything.
So you hung out. You guys were partners.
Hey, we go to work and we take our fishing clothes with us. Soon as the job stopped, we headed out to the lake. Yeah, but Johnny Christian was a good guy, man. I met him in the early 80s, so we've been together a long time.
Okay. Now, in the early 80s, we saw an interesting thing happen with an artist named ZZ Hill.
Yeah.
And so it was like 81, 82, you could not go into a black blues club and not hear the whole ZZ Hill songbook.
That's right.
You know, and from, stepping out, stepping in to bump and grind,
Yeah.
to, all of his hits. And of course, Down
Blues
Home
Man.
Blues Man, Down
Yeah.
Home Blues.
Yeah.
How did that affect you? And what are some of your observations about that moment in blues history?
Yeah, I mean, that was a great thing to hear him play, do songs. It's just too bad he left so early. I think that man would have had the best hits, best CDs coming out right today if he hadn't passed away. 'Cause he did very good. I
Yeah.
mean, stepping in, stepping out. I mean, people still love that right today. I don't care how I go, they still love that. And I'm a blues man. They love that too.
You still do that.
Oh, yeah, I do play. I play that all the time.
I was raised up on
Yeah.
Jimmy Reed.
That's on my CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do a medley with it, right?
Yeah,
you
I
do
do
a
a
medley
me-
with Can't Get Next to You, Babe.
Yeah, I do.
How did
but-
that come about? How did you put those
Well,
two songs
I was
together?
doing a song called "Doing My Own Thing,"
Yeah.
and I get down to the point when I'm singing that, then I go, "I Can't Get Next to You, Baby,"
Right.
by Al Green, and I mix them all together. Then Blues Man down at the end.
So that was you?
Yeah,
Because I worked in the late 80s. I worked with Gloria Hardiman, and she had a singer with him named Willie White.
yeah.
And Willie put those two songs together, too. He probably got
Yeah.
it from you. then.
Well, me and Willie White used to play together back in the '70s.
Oh, you did?
yeah,
Okay,
we played together. So we was the Concepts.
The Concepts.
Yeah,
Okay.
we was the Concept. We had a good band.
Yeah.
They messed it up. Now, I'm serious. I'm just going to put it to you in plain English. Is that 4KC and the Sunshine Band came out, the people that was booking them, and before his first CD came out, they came to us because they liked it the way we did our thing. And they wanted us to do, hear our music. When they got there, wasn't nobody there but me.
Mm.
And they told me to tell my manager, don't call me, I'll call you.
Right.
And I knew what that meant.
Yeah.
And he fired the whole band.
You got to show up.
Now they're riding around in limousine with girls. Back and forth through the alleys and stuff.
So you were playing deep blues. You were playing more popular kind of music. You even dabbled in disco at a certain point. When you walk into you can do so much, and you do it all so naturally and so well. When you walk into a club, how do you determine what you're gonna play for the people? Do you profile the audience, or do you just do it like you feel? How does that work for you?
Well, when I get to the stage, I know what I'm going to do. Once I'm up here, I'm ready because I look at everybody.
Okay.
I watch them. I watch it. I'm serious. I watch everybody out there, and I can see if a song playing, somebody playing a song, and I don't care if they ain't moving their head, I can see that foot do that. That means they like something like that, so I know where to go.
Absolutely. So, so you just you watch, you observe, you feel it, and then you
Yeah.
work your show. That's great. Now, your arrangements are really beautiful arrangements. They're really lush. They're really tight. You got to always have a great band that you obviously have rehearsed a lot, and or at least done a lot of gigs with.
Can I speak on that?
Oh yeah, please do.
We don't rehearse at all.
You don't.
The thing is, I tell them what we gonna play next and how I want it, and they'll tell you. You better be on it when it's time to come.
Yeah, and they got to keep their eyes glued
Yeah,
to you.
because see, once I tell them what I want, we get up on stage, it's a done deal. And I tell them what song, the next song I'm gonna do. Even if you haven't played, if you haven't learned it, that's your problem. That's your problem. You the one in trouble.
Right.
Because we gonna do it anyway.
And so you've got a lot of great veteran sidemen in your band that you've worked with for many years, but you're also known for finding younger talent and young musicians and schooling them. With that said, can you tell me about VKU?
Ah, well, that's something to be told. Anyway, from the checkerboard on 43rd, some years in the early 80s, these people played with me, and a lot of them went to college here. You know, not at this one, but they went down there. And one thing about it is that when they played with me on stage, I mean, everybody had played with me on stage. And when they played, they started out, a guy named Rick King, that's on my first CD, called me. He's a drummer. And he put that name together. He said, come on, y'all, let's get up there. Let's give it up to our best friend, VKU. And I looked at him, I said, what do that mean? Like when they were saying, because I didn't understand. He said, well, you go learn everything. That's Vance Kelly University.
And Rick King, thanks to your tutelage and your large amount of generosity and soulfulness, went on to work with John Primer after that.
Yeah.
And then Rick King spent many years in Coco Taylor's band, playing drums behind Coco Taylor.
Yeah.
So these musicians that artists like Vance School are they're the DNA now of Chicago blues music. And without artists like this who give younger people a chance and who help develop talent, the music would disappear. And so it's really directly because of Vance, because of John Primer, because of Magic Slim was one who also brought some young folks in towards the end, that we still have a whole younger generation of musicians coming up. That's about it right now for all the talking. We're going to do a little duo thing together.
Yeah.
That's how Billy Branch has this set up, is that he always blows a little harmonica, and I just happen to have a few harmonicas with me, so but I left them at the table. Hey, Rosa. No, hey, Tina. I'm channeling Billy right now. Rosa's Billy's wife, but Tina's my wife. So how about it for my baby? Everybody put your hands together for her. We're celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary coming right up next week. What you got?
Ready? What you want to do? I'm with you.
I'm following you.
Now
bro.
you gonna sing this song?
No.
You gonna sing this
Well,
song?
no. You did that to me the other night at Rosa's. It ain't
I know.
happening here. I'm
And
in
I'm
charge
gonna
here.
I'm gonna do it again this time.
No.
Here.
Who wants to hear Vance Kelly sing? Okay, let the
Yeah.
people choose. You got
Yeah.
it. What you
You know, you something else doing. All right, let's see what we got. Ready? E. Oh, baby, you don't have to go. Oh, baby, you don't have to go. I'm gonna pack up now, darling. Down the road I go. Oh, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? Woo, woo, woo. Oh, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? You don't treat me, little darling, same way you used to do. Well, I gave you all my money, then you go downtown. You come back in the evening when the sun has gone down. Whoa, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? You don't treat me, little darling, the same way you used to do. Oh, come on, son.
La la la.
You got me running. Give a hand, y'all. You got me hiding, yeah. You got me running, hiding, running. Any way you want it, girl. So let it roll, roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want. Baby, what you want me to do? I like my verse right here. This is my verse. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. In. I ain't coming out. In. I'll let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want. Baby, what you want me to do.
Now that we y'all. 2, 3, Can I get ready? Put your hands together for y'all. Come on, y'all. You know what? This may not be no club, but it's a party place. Everybody keep your hands going up. Let me tell you one thing tonight, y'all.